Keystone Reading by Keziah Knowles. Page 20, Unit 1. The Big Question. Can all mysteries be solved? A detective is someone who solves mystery for a living. A detective's most important tool is his or her brain. That's because detectives are problem solvers. But what other tools do they use? Work with a partner. Use your prior knowledge to answer the following questions. How do detectives solve crimes? In your opinion, what is the most important tool they use? Share what you know with the class. Build background. Teenage Detectives contains two short stories about two young detectives who are cousins. Their names are Max and Nina. These characters are fictional, or make-believe, but they act like real detectives. They use realistic tools and clues to help solve mysteries. People read mystery stories like these because they enjoy trying to figure out the mystery. Mystery stories are often called whodunit stories. Whodunit is a made-up word. Look at it carefully. It really says who done it. It means who did the crime. Readers want to find out who committed the crime. How did the detectives solve the mystery? What clues did they use? Read Teenage Detectives to discover who done it. Tools detectives use to find fingerprints. Vocabulary. Learn literary words. Writers often use words in new and exciting ways. The authors of Teenage Detectives use idioms and puns to make their stories funny and interesting to read. Idioms are expressions that have a meaning that is different from the meanings of the individual words that make them up. In one of the stories, in Teenage Detectives, the writer says that a character mopped his brow. The word brow means a person's forehead, the part of the head immediately above the eyes. The character didn't really wipe his forehead with a mop. The writer uses this idiom to create a picture. Like many writers, the authors of Teenage Detectives also make jokes with words. To do this, they use a literary tool called a pun. Puns can be formed in two ways. First, a writer can make a pun by using a word that has two meanings. Second, a writer can make a pun by using words that have the same sound but different meanings. Here's an example of a pun from one of the stories in Teenage Detectives. It is the last line of the first story. I had concrete evidence, Nina answered. The pun is on the word concrete. The word has two meanings. As a noun, concrete refers to the material used to make sidewalks. As an adjective, concrete means real. As you read Teenage Detectives, look for puns.